episode 525 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to be kicking off the F1 World Tour for the Killer Bee 2026 edition. Round one, just like last year, is in Australia. So let's see if the Killer Bee can fly to victory on the first race of the year. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to round one, 2026 of the F1 World Tour. Starting off for qualifying, seeing if we can get ourselves in good position for the race, which happens at a very odd hour in the east. It's, I think, around 12 or 1 in the morning, so I'm certainly not going to be watching it live. And this is a very busy weekend for sports. I've got F1, of course, UFC, and as you can probably tell from my last stream, the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers today as well. So busy day of sports here, both on the VIG Lounge and watching. Doing pretty well. Going to let off a little bit so we don't wind up going off track potentially, or worse yet, hitting the wall.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
All right, we're starting in first. We've got pole, so I will take that. Can't start any better even if I tried.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Oh, Villeneuve down in 11th. Oh, dear. That's going to be a rough one. But I really hope that they get the updates for the F1 26 season, because the cars are different. There's no more DS. It's all about recharging and keeping a battery charge, which is different. So I'm hoping that the racing will still be interesting and, fan friendly. And also, Cadillac is joining F1 for the 2026 season. And we've got the return of the Flying Finn, Valtteri Bottas. So you got to know he's going to be my teammate, and I will race for Cadillac as soon as I can. Because that's actually kind of amazing. And I do want to give that a go in season mode. I may not do it on the stream, though, but I will bring back the Killer Bee, of course, and see if we can get ourselves another successful race year as we did in 2025. But with that out of the way, let's jump into the race portion and stop listening to me blabber on about a bunch of stuff that I'm sure a bunch of people don't care about. But they won't mention DRS here because they still have it for the 2025.
You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne, and the roar from the crowd can only mean one thing. It's race day.
There's no roar, though. They should have had that.
So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3.
All right,
let's run you through the driver grid order for today's
last.
exciting race. Just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Isaac Hadjar, and Verstappen, Ocon, Piastri, Stroll, and Nico Hülkenberg, Villeneuve, Fernando Alonso, Liam Lawson, and Hamilton, Bortoletto, Sainz, Pierre Gasly, and Ollie Behrman, Albon, Antonelli, Sonoda, And Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time.
Okay, that actually
And
makes
along
sense. Colapinto. He's hadn't had the best rookie season, but be that as it may, this is a new year, so maybe he'll do better coming all the way from the back of the field. We'll have to see. And lights out, and away we go as the Killer Bee leads it into turn one. Just a nice, smooth Saturday drive rather than a Sunday, but like I say, it's the best time I can fit this in. We're doing quite well on the first lap.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
And again, like I said, we won't have DRS once they get the updated game, whether they do a in-game update or they release at 126, which I would assume would be the case. Probably a few months into the season. I almost wish that they released it, I don't know, in like January or February or something, so you had oh no, that's not good. I took that corner way too fast. All right, well, we kind of recovered, so that's good. Got a nice 10-second lead. And I mean, it's easy to collect clean laps when you're ahead and you don't have to pass anybody. Oh my God, okay, yeah, I really have to lay off. That's terrible. And it's just that one corner. And maybe that corner as well. Thank goodness I don't have damage on. If I did, I'd be in a world of trouble right now. I'd probably be out of the race. So I can't, afford to kind of goof off anymore. I got to make sure to take these corners a little more conservatively. Okay, that's a little better. I only hit the wall once that time. Honestly, I will say, like, I'm doing well in terms of it being a lower difficulty this time around, but I have to kind of get used to playing again, and to be fair, Australia is not one of my better tracks. So, trying to make the best of it, but like I've always said, it was more so just, you know, having fun playing a video game. I'm by no means an expert in nearly any of the games I play, so I hope you guys enjoy this. It's kind of fun to just go through the F1 season as it happens with my own black and yellow car.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Try to prove that I can do, you know, a good lap here, so. Oh, never mind. Oh, good Lord. And this will do it right here. Five clean laps and a 5-lap race, and the Killer Bee comes home in first. Led every lap, started on pole. This was not in doubt by any means. And driver of the day to boot.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
Here comes your top three, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
There's my Android, because I refuse to acknowledge that that's an iPhone. That's right, clink that champagne. Take some drinks, and that is it.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
All right, good. Jacques Villeneuve got a points finish as well. And we're starting off strong for the 2026 F1 season. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. Once again, I've been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu, and have yourselves a satisfying Saturday, everybody.